Our first presenter is education lecturer Dr. Phawu Madikiza, joined UWC in 2022 and responsible for the home languages literacy teaching from first year to third years. Okay, and the title is Interactive Online Learning, Harnessing Emerging Technologies for Engaging Education Through a Transforming Paradigm Approach. Thank you.
Good morning, good morning. How are you? Good morning, good morning. How do you do? Good morning, everyone. We are coming from the language department and we are foundation phase teachers, hence the singing. They learn through play. So we begin our lessons with a video, with a game, or with a song. So actually, this was my first day on online teaching. This was a song that I played when I was overwhelmed, scared, because it was my very first online teaching. I was never been on that, so I was scared. Others, Norina has told you about our topic. And I just want you to draw your attention to the picture. Actually, I am Phawu Madikiza, foundation phase lecturer, and this is my student, former student, because now he's in level 4. I'm no longer head lecturer. Sikelelwa Mcha, who taught us today the book that we are presenting on. And this is Odile. She was my first year student, a recipient for the book creator that we were taught by my third year student, then Sikelelwa. Okay. Actually, my philosophy centers towards fostering a supportive learning environment where students actively construct knowledge through their experiences and interaction. John Dewey, as highlighted by Structural Learning 2023, says, not only students learn, but teachers as well learn from students. When teachers and students learn both from each other, together they create an extra value for themselves. On the picture there, that was the day in classroom 1 where Sikelelwa came and teach us on the book creator. This is the book that we are doing. Okay. And in this rapid evolving digital age, it is important to integrate emerging and disruptive technologies in education. And a quote that is highlighted by Broadland 2019 from Joe Dewey, who was an influential psychologist. He says, if we teach today's students as we taught yesterday, we rob them of their tomorrow. So I was forced now to embrace technology, though I did not know anything about technology. If you could see there, my day started on the 12th of September 2022. That was the day that I was welcomed at the university to substitute a lecturer that left. And I am a contract lecturer, by the way. So I was called by Norina, and she told me that, I was told that the next day I would have a lecture. And it was online, because it was during COVID. You can imagine, I was panicking. And she was told, I didn't even know what was Ikamba. Hence you see there, meeting at Ikamba. So when he was taking me through that journey, I was not even listening. I was just writing for the sake of writing, because I knew that I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what I am going to do the next day. But all I knew was that I will prepare for whatever will happen. So I asked Norina to join me the next day. So transitioning into the dynamic visual learning environment and prospects of diving into delivering my first very online lecture left me overwhelmed, having self-doubts and regrets. I could not done it without CICT. And participating on training sessions provided me with a wealth of knowledge. Okay, the very tool that stood out for me was the online rubric. Because on that year, I had to download the, you know what, when you're marking your assignments, and I had 10 outstanding assignments for both EFL 311 then and 211. So I had to download, it was a stress. So when we were introduced to online rubric, I knew that I was taking this one. And I took it with both hands. I'm still working on it. It works wonders. It has its own, glitches, if you can say, Norina knows, but it's the best that I could do. And now it's me trying to bridge the gap, because I taught for 29 years, and I was used to face-to-face interactions, but now I am transitioning to online learning. So a claim by Al-Latafa or Aziz 2024 says, traditional educator identity, once a central figure in classrooms, has shifted and becoming part of educational support network that prioritizes creating a conducive environment for self-paced learning. One has learned to adapt and strive towards bridging the gap between the traditional way of teaching or embracing. This is myself before they wrote their exam this year. We were having reflections and we were doing shared reading, if you can see the big book. But now I tried to bridge that gap and use online learning. Hence,
the woodcutter could not believe that he could even think about sending his children away. Times were hard, and he started to consider sending them away. But there was no one he could send them to. Can you suggest where woodcutter could send his children to?
Thank you so much. This is my voice. I recorded it. So I wanted, at least our children need to be resourceful. We need to have resources and use that. Think of someone who knew nothing about technology, but I created it. It comes now to Sikelelwa. They will tell us about this wonderful app, which is called Book Creator. And then how did it benefit my student? Thank you so much.
Hi everybody. So first of all, let me just say thank you to Tandokazi Moya, who was my first year lecturer in the foundation phase. She's the one who actually taught us how to use Book Creator, who introduced us to this wonderful app. So basically, the Book Creator, the only thing that you will need is the laptop, the internet, and also you need to have an email address. But the nice thing about it is that a teacher and a student can actually use it. So you just need, the students also need to have their email addresses as well to be able to create their account. It is free. So the reason why I love this Book Creator is because it also promotes inclusiveness, because we go to teach in student township where there's lack of information in the areas. So it enables us teachers to also give learners prior knowledge through the book creator and for them to be introduced to technology, because in the classroom they can also create their own stories as well, and the teacher would be able to even monitor it. They can use it at home as well, and the teacher will still have access to it in the wherever she is, because when they use it to send a link to the teacher, and the teacher will be able to see whatever the student that would be doing as well. So a lot of teachers now, they were very interested in this, because there's this fear of using technology, but when the workshops are done, then people start to become confident in using those type of confidence. Hence, even some school teachers in foundation phase, they even requested some workshop to see how they can incorporate technology in their classroom through book creator. So this app is a multimodal app. You can print it out, you can insert the voice text, you can insert the pictures, as well as you can see that Mem is using for presentation as well. Thank you.
Hi, good day everyone. My name is Odile Gonzaga, and I'm currently a second-year Bachelor of Education student specializing in foundation practice. During my teaching practice period, I discovered the incredible potential of using the Book Creator app. This tool became an invaluable resource in the classroom, allowing me to engage learners in an interactive and dynamic way. So with the Book Creator app, I discovered that I could record my voice onto the digital book that I created. This feature enabled me to play the story back to the learners with added sounds that enhance the storytelling experience. So also additionally, I found that I could use words from the Book Creator app in order to reinforce phoneme, such as the sh sound. With this, I could help the learners understand and internalize the concept. Also, this method enabled or not only this method did not only enable me to, it was a good learning experience for the learners. They could get involved, and I kept them constantly engaged. So by incorporating technology like the Book Creator app into my lesson or into my classroom, I discovered that it enhanced my teaching practice experience, making learning more accessible and enjoyable to the learners. Thank you.
Thank you so much. In conclusion, embracing emerging technology is essential to enhance learning and teaching. So I could recommend that lecturers attend those workshops that CICT do. Thank you so much.